This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house, and we got to talk about Manny Pacquiao. Over the last week, we've heard that Keith Thurman has called Manny Pacquiao back out to sign for a rematch, and Pacquiao responded, no, he has had his chance, game over, or at least a representative from Pacquiao said this, and basically they're putting the word out, no, to Keith Thurman in a rematch. He's had his chance. And when asked about Jeff Horne, the reply was, Jeff who? Another person basically reaching out in desperation. I got mixed feelings about that, but at the same time, I understand why he would not want to fight Jeff Horne again. And personally, I felt like Pacquiao won the fight, and probably clearly at that. But because Jeff made the fight such an ugly fight, and the visual of Manny leaking all over the place and bruised up and whatnot, some people got their, off of appearance, they thought Pacquiao got beat up, which he did indeed get beat up, but he won the fight, and it is a difference. Jeff did a lot of illegal stuff, a lot of forearms, hitting behind the head, he roughed Manny up. He paid the price as well, but he kept coming forward and he roughed Manny up. Now, the persons that Manny's team is saying he is willing to fight is Garcia, and Mayweather. Now, me personally, I don't know if the FLOYD thing could happen, but it is surfacing that FLOYD is back in the gym, so who knows, maybe we will get that. But the other two names, Garcia, oh, I'm ecstatic about that. I would love to see him fight Danny Garcia. I would love to see him fight Mikey Garcia. Me personally, I thought that's the person Mikey should have been calling out from the jump when he first moved up, because you're fighting somebody, even though Pacquiao has been fighting at 147 for years now, but it's still a smaller guy. To me, that's more Mikey's will than an Errol Spence Jr. I even thought Mikey would have had a better chance against a Keith Thurman or Sean Porter, because those guys, even though they are true welterweights, man, Errol is a big guy for 147 and his skill set. But anyway, let me know what you think. Like, who would you rather see him fight? Now, I'll be honest with you, the person that I would prefer, if I could make a Manny Pacquiao fight, the person I would like to see him fight is, drum roll, I would like to see him fight Lomachenko. I thought they had the opportunity to make that fight a couple years ago when he was under Bob Arum still. I thought that was the perfect fight for Pacquiao and for Lomachenko. Because, okay, you got two guys, Manny and Lomachenko, that is, that both are going to go down considered to be pound for pound greats all time. A lot of people might not agree, but Lomachenko's locked that in already. He is going to be considered a pound for pound great all time, even if he was to retire right now. Manny Pacquiao, he cemented that the minute he went up to 147 and won a title, then went right up to 154 and got a title as well. Now, some people might dispute the 154 thing with the one, because he fought at 152, whatever. But ultimately, he did retain the title at 154. So once he did that, it was a wrap. He's going to go down as one of the all-time pound-for-pound greats, top 5 or 10, depending on who it is talking about it. So me personally, I would love to see him fight Lomachenko. It's clear that Manny Pacquiao can still make 140. Clearly, he can make 140. And I believe Lomachenko could move up and fight at 140. But I think him at 140, he will have to pick and choose who it is he fight, because Lomachenko really is a small guy. But to me, that's a perfect fight. Perfect fight to be made, Lomachenko versus Pacquiao. But I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Mikey either. I would love to see him fight Mikey, and I would love to see him fight Danny. It will be interesting to see if Danny can pull one of them haymakers out on Manny and see what happens. And it would be interesting to see what style Danny will bring to the table, because sometimes Danny goes forward, sometimes Danny goes backwards, but he's always looking to counter you. And can he get one of those nice counter punches off while Manny's, throwing those punches in bunches and with the speed that they come in at? Could Danny get the fire back in the midst of all of that? And as far as Mikey goes, Mikey's ring generalship versus Manny's tenacity, that would be interesting to see also. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got. This is Head Bustin' Boxing Fight Doctor. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Who would you prefer to see Manny Pacquiao fight? Would you prefer to see him fight Danny, Mikey, Floyd Mayweather, if we can get that? Or are you still stuck on the Thurman rematch? I wouldn't mind seeing that either. I wouldn't mind seeing the Jeff Horn rematch. Or do you feel like me and think the ultimate fight for Manny Pacquiao at this point would be Lomachenko? Would that cement him as the fighter of this generation by beating Lomachenko in his prime? Not like Salido did when he first got in, but in his actual prime. But anyway, this Head Bustin' Boxing Fight Doctor. I am out.